Virtual reality is reinventing soft skills training. Virtual reality is popularly used to recreate job skill simulations such as pilot or surgeon training. It is also used for training in the oil and gas industry in situations where workers are required to work at height or carry out complex operations and where even the smallest mistake can cost lives or generate unpredictable expenses. In reality, the classical methods of learning are often not as effective and usually require a carefully planned schedule. However, virtual reality not only produces amazing results in high-risk industries, but can also have a major impact in the learning of soft skills. In large companies, such skills are often taught in person, but currently, as most employees are still working remotely, such one-to-one or group training is hard to organize. Bearing in mind that learning through virtual reality has many great benefits, we believe that in the future, training using virtual reality will become an everyday occurrence, and we can't wait for that to happen. Let's talk about the benefits of learning via virtual reality. Studies have shown that trainees who learn in virtual reality as opposed to using classical learning methods have better results. First, virtual reality trainees learn 4 times faster. 2. Virtual reality trainees are 3.5 times more emotionally connected. 3. Virtual reality trainees are 2.5 times more confident. 4. Virtual reality trainees are 4 times more focused. While a specific lesson might take 2 hours to be delivered in the classroom using virtual reality, it can just take 20 minutes. The upsides of using virtual reality are endless. Soft skills such as how to be a great leader or how to show more empathy take time to learn. VR learning speeds up the process and gives significantly better results. PwC designed and ran a study to measure the usefulness of virtual reality as a training tool for soft skills. Every single outcome favored virtual reality. Regardless of the budget, in the long term, virtual reality learning is still more cost-effective than classroom learning. The results in most industries can be seen within 6 to 12 months. We expect that virtual reality learning will replace classroom learning soon, and those companies that aim to stay successful and keep growing should consider implementing it. With all the benefits we've mentioned, it is clear that this method boosts productivity, tackles a variety of challenges, and offers a whole spectrum of new approaches without sacrificing quality. VR soft skills training fuses e-learning with person-to-person training. By removing the trainee's surroundings, it eliminates any possible distraction, thus allowing the trainee to focus on the situation and act without external influences. These simulations can be incredibly realistic. For instance, a trainee can take the role of a manager giving negative feedback and see firsthand how difficult that situation can be. Later on, the same trainee can take on the perspective of a person receiving negative feedback. Scenarios like this not only help to develop the technique of giving and receiving feedback, but also enable the development of empathy through seeing the situation when the roles are reversed. Roundtable has developed an interesting VR experience based on the social style model. The social style model asserts that the 4 main social styles, driving, expressive, amiable, and analytical, have both positive and negative qualities associated with their behaviors. The idea of this VR experience is to incorporate awareness of the fundamentals of the social styles and the different personalities, as well as how managers can best understand these and allocate projects, hold meetings, and deal with employees appropriately. This interesting VR soft skills training concept is based on a scenario in which the trainee meets with a group of 4 people and has to make decisions for these 4 people. Decisions are based on their emotions, facial expressions, words, and interactions. The trainees can ask questions and listen to the dialogue between the group. Roundtable's VR training experience is just one of the many great experiences available on the market today. Through all of these experiences, trainees develop their communication skills, active listening techniques, and adaptability to different situations, as well as gaining problem-solving skills. Now, what can we expect from soft skills training in the future? In such an ever-changing field, it is really hard to predict what the future will bring, so we asked our CEO Darijan Škarica to share his thoughts. I believe merging artificial intelligence and augmented reality will offer a whole new level of learning, even greater than virtual reality learning itself. In this way, a trainee will be able to interact with an avatar placed in the same room. The AI will have the ability to hold a convincing dialogue with the trainee, and the AI's reaction will be based on the trainee's behavior. Another scenario we might see is based on the metaverse. I believe this one is going to be particularly interesting. Since I don't expect subtle facial expressions and body movements to be added to the metaverse anytime soon, we may have a situation where we have to learn how to behave inside the metaverse itself. That is, to view that we do as a version of metaverse soft skills. Darijan explains. We are excited to see the scenarios unwind, but we might have a few decades to wait. As VR technology has become more and more accessible over the last few years, we expect the future to look like a mashup of Star Trek and Hollywood production. People walking around wearing fully immersive AR headsets that function without accompanying computers, wires, or other hardware might seem unreal now, but this reality might be closer than we think.